I am the Red Cyclone! Ah!
Welcome to another episode of the Kids for the Right Square podcast. This is your episode 4 for the 1719. I'm your host, Louis Beans, and I'm here with Mark with the mic.
Yeah, if it was yesterday, I would have Stone Cold Stunned you.
Down out. Yes, happy 316 to everybody. We actually had his theme last week.
Yes.
The WWE Aggression version, Hell Yeah, was featuring Snoop Dogg and Dub C. It's actually really good, so yeah. I don't know. Don't make me reuse it this week, please.
I actually liked it. I liked the Aggressives album.
Yeah,
I wish there was a part 2. They never did a part 2 of it.
So, okay, can I ask you, did they actually do more CDs after that one, though?
The Aggression? No. There was
no, I don't mean Aggression. I mean just in general. Like, when did they actually kill off the WWE CDs?
After volume 10, when the CD wasn't really selling anymore, and they started just doing it digital.
Okay, but who do you remember? Like around then, whose themes would have been on that CD?
I'll tell you right now because they had the anthology. I think that was one of their big last ones, which had all the generations. Mm-hmm. So it started probably in the beginning of the Ruthless Aggression one.
Wait, if they started putting in all the generations, how big was the CD?
3 discs?
Like 3 discs? Wow.
No, it was like 6 discs.
That's
it was 2 of each generation. And it was pretty much WWE Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4, Volume 5. I think they went up to Volume 12, and then they had some other side ones as well. Like Forcible Entry was like mainly a straight out heavy metal one. Then you had WWE Aggression.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had the originals when the fucking WWE stars were singing their songs.
Well,
terrible.
Terrible. Wait a second. Does that count the one with Wyclef and The Rock?
No.
Okay.
No, that was the one with Wyclef and The Rock.
Because that one was all right.
That was the only one that was good.
It doesn't matter. Because that's all he said.
Yeah. But that was his song. That was Wyclef's song.
It was Wyclef's song.
That wasn't in in that album.
But see, that's the thing. Because I remember the making of. He made it for The Rock.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you know. It is what it is. It's still cool. All right. That's interesting to know that they went at least that far and then did a big ass collection. I didn't know that. Man.
Yeah, they still have it. They're doing the in-ring collection digitally now. That they're doing like Uncaged Volume 1. Now it's up to Volume 8, and they just putting unused themes and old themes and all.
How can you get the themes for today's superstars?
Just go to Spotify, iTunes.
Oh, so they just do it like that now. Yeah. It's not. Do they do collections for the albums and stuff like
that?
Yeah,
they have them in albums. They do have albums of them. Yeah, they have a collection of all the themes, but they literally just do singles now, and like that you can just add because they all have like memberships like Spotify, iTunes, and
I'm about to go
Google Play.
Nakamura, I'm just saying.
Google Play, and they have the new one and the old one, and the one with the volume.
Yeah.
I'm the product of the bottom of a mind and stone. Psychotic over chronic mixed with rage and lust. Stomping all opposition to their brains.
And we're going to take a little break right here just to remind you to follow us on Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, also on SoundCloud. What we do is we have this podcast, the Kids for the Right Square podcast. We also have the Wrestling Babble podcast that's hosted by Nick with the Mic, who's a frequent guest on my show, and that should be on Merc with the Mic on SoundCloud. We post those on YouTube as well, so you can check the Merc with the Mic podcast out on his YouTube channel, which is also Merc with the Mic. And also you can catch the Kids for the Right Square podcast as well as the various other playthroughs on the RedCycloneInc YouTube channel. Thank you.
my endurance. Only sports of the dangerous sort. 7-3 first degree maniac unseen.
Yeah, so they still do it. I like the aggression because I like the Kane's theme in aggression.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I like.
I think that's the one that's by the East Siders.
Yeah,
yeah.
I like the Kane's theme in that, and then I liked The Rock's, which was Method Man, I believe.
Yes. Method Man, Redman, I think it was.
No, it was just Method Man.
You sure? Which one was the one with the?
And then you had Run DMC DX, and then that they actually used as a theme for a while too.
There is a Redman on there. I think it's with Keith Murray. I think it is.
Yeah.
I have the thing. I have the case because I was gonna copy it. You know what? This CD you cannot copy to PC for some odd reason. I don't know if this is the codec my PC. I don't know. So that's very weird. You don't think about that in 2019 copying CDs, but man,
right?
You still have disc drives?
Yeah,
they do.
Yeah,
like newer PCs and stuff.
You have to get it with it, but most of them do.
Oh sure. Oh, interesting. Okay.
I got the list of songs right now. He did the No Chance in Hell.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
And then you had R.A.
Yeah,
and the Rugman.
Rock and Helter Skelter. That's who the other person is. Who? I don't remember Helter Skelter. Do you?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, Mac 10 doing Big Show. You had Damn Greasy versus doing Undertaker Military.
Yeah.
You got Mystical and Ross Koss versus doing Triple H. And we got Scott Steiner interrupting the damn show again.
God, he just wants to be heard.
We had C Murder doing Gangrels, and then Method Man Know Your Role, Rum DMC DX, Old Dirty Bastard and Cool Keep did Wreck It, Mankind.
R.I.P.
On the East Siders did Big Red Machine.
Awesome. So which one was your favorite? The Kane one?
The Kane one was my favorite.
Yeah, I think so too. It's pretty good.
Yep.
Right,
and then you had Forcible Entry that came out after it, which I think the Canadian one was the only one that had the Slow Chemical Kane theme.
Okay.
So the American version didn't get that one. The Canadian version got that one. And that was a little sad fit.
Wow. Did you ever find it?
No, well, I found it downloading wise, but I didn't find it on the actual CD. No.
Okay.
I still have the CDs. I still have all the WWE CDs. They're in a book in my mom's house.
Yeah, all the ones that I have them pretty handy because I only have like 4. I think I have 3, 4, 5, and Aggression.
Dude, I have a shitload of them, and I even have the anthology. I even have some in tape cassette now. Still,
yeah.
I have volume 1 and 2 in tape cassette still.
Wow, I forgot about that. Yeah, I had one of them on cassette tape. Yeah. Shit, man. Oh, now let me ask you: is there any technology that you know of now that you can just easily put this stuff on, like a tape to CD or a tape to like just straight to your like USB or something? Like they gotta like somebody had to have a converter. Right?
Well, you could. Well, I think I don't. I actually never tried it, so
like I'm thinking about like
because why would you use the quality of a cassette tape? When you have a CD, the quality on a CD would be better than the cassette tape.
No, but wait, isn't there a legend like if you, allegedly, isn't cassette tape the better actual quality? But it's just that convenience-wise, CD is better.
Vinyl is better quality.
Out of all of them, okay.
Yeah, vinyl has better quality, but its CD was more.
Well, it's more cost-effective.
Cost-effective and easier to do.
It's not worth anything.
Yeah.
And the sad thing is, you kind of want to get all your stuff off your CDs anyway if you want to do it by legal means, because shit, disc rot is a real thing.
Yep.
Like, I know that's the thing a lot of podcasts I'm listening to now that are talking about gaming. Your old, PlayStation 1 games and stuff might be going through disc rot.
Yeah.
I think it's like, this is the 20-year point.
Yeah.
For PlayStation 1, this is the 20-year point.
Especially the ones with the black backs.
Yeah, so you may find that if you're a collector that actually plays the games that you have, you might, some of them might not even work anymore.
Oh, that's crazy.
Which would be a terrible thing, because I have a lot of games. Like, I'll put it to you this way. I have enough that it's a lot to a person that, doesn't have any, But to a collector who collects, it's like nothing.
Yeah.
But that said, I can easily go through them and access one that I want.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to play it from that, because say it's not on PSN, because there's a lot of PS1 games that aren't there.
Yeah.
And if I wanted to play it and it doesn't work, that would suck.
Yeah.
So I wish. Hey, let me just put this out here. Hey, PSN, you know what you should do? Put everything on your download service.
Yes.
Every game from every generation.
I would invest into your download service if you actually had more on your download service.
If it was every game from every generation previous, I would subscribe instantly because it's ridiculous.
To be honest, I have the Xbox One and they have enough games that are like, you know what? The other day I was like, you know what? I haven't played Halo in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Put on Master Chief Collections, the Comic Evolve HD remix.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing and I was having a time of my life.
Okay, now I heard that one has some issues. Do you know about the issues?
They fixed a lot of the issues.
Okay,
the issues they had. Like I haven't played in such a long time since. So the Master Chief Collections had a lot of updates. They did fix a lot of the problems, and now it's running a very pretty substantial version of everything. So me playing Halo 2 on it was great. But then again, it was 434 that did the remake, which it kind of felt a little different than the original one because the way the gameplay was slightly different. I felt like the original one was a bit more loose with the controller.
Okay, I could give you that. But see, I haven't played this new one, so I'm interested to see how that feels.
But it's fun, and it has Halo 1 through 4, it has ODST, and it also has the Reach now.
Isn't that recent that they put it? Is it like 4K or something like that?
Everything is 4K. Everything got pushed up to 4K. Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
It looks fantastic. Like I was playing it, I was like, wow. And then you know what really got me back into the game too? The fucking music just started hitting.
Oh yeah, because it's the same soundtrack.
Oh fuck, that music was so good.
See, that's what
that shit got your pump. That shit got your blood pumping and I'm gonna kill some of these aliens.
Oh man,
yo, I was so hyped. It was me. I was here sitting with my kiddies, Doom and Loki, and Doom and Loki watches the games. They will sit down and watch the games, and we were just sitting all together and playing Halo.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my. They cheer me on, or they just give me dirty looks when I lose.
Oh shit. Well, listen. I mean, isn't that what they're for? They don't really care. They just want to know when it's their turn.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why they barge into our podcast sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
They want to be heard. And then, like, I said what I said, and now peace.
Yeah, I'll leave it here.
But yeah, it was cool seeing it and seeing it. Like, it still has dated graphics, but it still looks really good in 4K. So,
look, we know that the way they made that game back in the day, it's not one of those games that's gonna ever age poorly because of the graphics. Because I think that's one of the cool things that Bungie knew was that you see that is they know how to take like a simple thing but make it look good. You know what I mean? Like, it was a lot of, if you think back to Halo's environments, it was actually really simple. It was like a lot of, like, for the outside levels, a lot of mountain landscapes, and then it was like just little bunkers here and there. Okay. And then even when you got to the brood parts, there was a brood, but like when you got to the, what do you call those guys? The blue ones, not the nasty ones at the end. The elite. The monkeys. Yeah, but no, the monkeys are in 2.
Those are the brute. The elite. They're the elites. Yeah.
Damn, I forgot their race though. You remember the name of their race?
The Covenant.
The Covenant. Thank you, man. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Remember Keith David was the guy? He was the voice of the 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. Jesus Christ.
Halo's great. It's such a great game. Such a great game. So I was telling because I hung out with the Jinkies on Friday. And we were talking. We had a lot of conversations about something about Halo. Like, I'm thinking about going through streaming just Halo 1 through all the titles. So we should do like a big group thing and do it. It would be fun. But so that's a plan we probably do.
Does he have it?
Yeah. Well, he has the pass, so he has it on the pass.
Oh, it's the same version. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You get the Xbox Pass. It's there. It's ready for you to play. Yeah.
Stop.
We have Fable 1, 2, and 3, and they have Gears 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Judgment. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, and Judgment.
Make him finish Crackdown on stream.
I can't do that.
Well, you need to make him finish Crackdown on stream.
I tried to exceed.
He tried to sell so hard.
Yeah,
I remember. We need to make him play it.
So I've been trying to play Crackdown 3. I played a bit more, and I just couldn't. Like it's hard. I wish the game was better. But at least I didn't pay for it. Like I'm using the pass.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
it's on there, so.
It's on the pass because I know you both have Xboxes. So like, yeah.
So that pass $10 a month is worth it. Like I honestly will find random games, especially when I'm in the mood, I'm bored, and I want to play something different. If I'm not focused on Devil May Cry or the Yakuza game right now, I'll play.
Man, we can get into that. That's some sad news regarding that series.
Yeah, we'll get into that. But yeah, so yeah. Halo, there might be a plan for streaming of Halo 1, 2, 3, 4, ODST, Reach, all of them. We're going to do a Halo month. I'll probably try to do it in a month. Sounds good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably do that.
So say make him play with you.
I'm going to stab him. Stab him on the toe with a pencil.
Oh, no. So yeah, man.
He picked up Division 2, so he's on Division 2 right now.
I heard.
Yeah, he got on the Xbox because he don't like us.
Well, no, because he has Dr. Snipe to play with.
That too. But yeah, he's enjoying it.
But ask him if he finished Anthem. And I think you're not gonna get a positive answer.
No,
so,
he had a pretty rough answer for him.
See, why is he not on the podcast? I need to hear him because he actually plays the game. I just want to know if it's gonna turn around. But like, I need to hear his raw data.
Yeah.
Because I thought he was out here rah. All right, let's find out. So anyway, you want to talk about anything else, or you want to talk about Judgment?
Oh man, so upsetting. Our game is getting kind of a scare thing to come out in America, but I think it hasn't affected American release.
Well, they say they don't know.
Well,
it's not online anymore. You can't purchase it digitally, and I think they're saying in Japan they're gonna pull it from shelves, which is terrible.
Yeah.
So if you can't get it digitally, I don't know if it's having a physical release here. Is it?
Yeah, still having a physical release.
So it may be
it
able
hasn't got canceled because my pre-order hasn't got canceled yet either.
So it may be able to still come out physical release, but if they took it off the digital service, that means you can't buy it.
Yeah, I'm scared.
And that's gonna, like, you imagine that's gonna impact sales tremendously. If you have to go to the store, but you're usually buying games digitally, like a lot of people just not gonna pick it up. That's gonna suck.
Or they're gonna have to drag their lazy ass to a store.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
My Best Buy pre-order.
Let's just get the actual story. Is the voice actor Pierre Taki, which I think is a pseudonym, not his real name. He plays the role of Kyohei Hamura, which I think he's like one of the main characters you meet in the beginning of the game.
Okay.
And the thing is, I think they say he's accused of like cocaine use or something like that.
Yeah. And he was also in Yakuza 3.
He was in 3. Didn't know that. But then I heard he's also in Kingdom Hearts 3 as a Japanese voice of a character in the Frozen level. So they took him out of that too.
Oh shit.
But apparently, they just heard use. They were like, he didn't have any physically. They weren't saying he was a seller or anything. They just found it in a blood test.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, well, that's too bad. And so what they're doing is just scrubbing everything with him in it. Because that's what they do, apparently.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's ridiculous. Like, all right, could you step into the modern age? Like, just a little bit? You can't. And not for him, because, if you want to disavow the man, that's whatever. But there's so much more work that went into these games.
Yeah.
And these movies. And, all the art that he was in, because he's an actor. So, you can't just delete the person. Like, delete the other people's work. That's like if you and I did something, they delete the podcast because of something that Jenkins said. Like what? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. So Jenkins don't say nothing.
Don't be caught with cracks, Jenkins.
They will throw him off of the top floor of the building that he works in if they catch him with some crack. They just throw him off the building. No, we can't have you, sir.
Yeah, we had to delete all the episodes that Jenkins was in.
Oh, yeah. No. But listen. That's terrible.
Yeah.
And I think that's the part of like the societal change that Japan as a culture needs to like come to terms with, is that you cannot discipline the other people involved because of one person's actions. You gotta do something. You gotta find a better means than that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah,
I agree. It'd be interesting to see what they do.
Yeah.
I still hope it don't affect their American release because I really want that
It's
game.
just so see, it happened to a different character in 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he got in trouble, and they recast him. And so what they did was they recast the character in the game too.
Okay.
But how much do they want this game to come out here? I don't know. They were taking pre-orders, so they must be hype, right? So I guess they'll do the work.
And I think they did it also because Kiwami 2 and Kiwami 1 were very successful.
So, like, do you think they're going to do the work and digitally take him out and all that? Because they did it once before. But
I could see them not digitally taking him out, but I could see them changing the voice. I think that takes less time.
That's the thing, is that
it has
all the
likeness.
characters, all the characters look like the people.
Or they might switch the character.
So they might. That's what I'm saying. You think they might change what he looks like? We know they're gonna take the voice. We know they're gonna change his voice.
Put a mustache and glasses.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen. How much work is that, really?
Yeah, it's like the disguise. Just put a silly disguise on there.
Oh, with the fake nose too.
Yeah,
like Donatello.
Yeah, there you go.
Why not?
I hope it don't affect the American release because I really looking forward to that. That's my next game I want to buy. So hopefully it doesn't affect it. But it will affect it in the West Coast. But I know in the East Coast is having its problems. See,
there's no lesson really learned here. It's just like you want to say, what? Don't do cocaine, but you can't. The lesson isn't. Hey, you're gonna just destroy everybody's work because of one man's folly?
Yo, seriously?
Wasn't that bad? Are you kidding me? Like, what are you doing?
Like, he was caught with it in his system. He wasn't caught selling it. He wasn't caught like traveling with it or like.
But still, it's just like if you put all your hours and time into that, and they take the game off, like they took the social media off. They took everything off for Judgment. Like, you can't. That's so many human beings that worked on that.
Yeah.
You cannot do that. That has to change.
They're scared.
That has to change.
Yeah, that has to change because first of all, like how many actors in the world and fucking gets caught with drugs?
Yeah, but it's just like.
But it's the person that had it in the system.
You gonna take food off the light man's table because of that? Like you gonna take food off of the guy who programmed the fighting because of that? You take care of the composer for the music because of that? Like that? You
punish the guy. Don't punish the team.
That has to change. You can't do that.
Like honestly, what they should do is like. But then again, the game came out in Japan already, right?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They took it. You can't buy it anymore.
Yeah.
No sales.
What they should do is maybe prolong the game. And then do what they need to do to change the things that happen. Push up Yakuza 3.
Stay back, yeah.
But then again, they don't have the same problem with Yakuza 3 because he was in Yakuza 3 as well.
No, but it said they've done it to the older games. They've done it, but this is one of the new engine. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how hard it is.
Like I said, if they needed to really get him out, I say they should delay the game.
Yeah, delay it and take them out.
Yeah, so at least everyone still gets their work shown out there because that's fucked up. They ain't gonna be able to show their work. And true. I want that game.
This is true.
I was looking forward to it.
Yes.
I pre-ordered it. I wish I had collectors, but they don't. I like so far the Yakuza collect like that those whiskey glasses are beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta buy whiskey to drink. I'm gonna try to find one of the brands that they have in Yakuza. And
Yeah, apparently they're all real world.
oh yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. They're pricey as fuck, but yeah, they are.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
They're high end. Those are like top shelf kind of shit.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't even know.
Yeah, a lot of it is top shelf shit.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Where do you get top shelf whiskey in New York at though?
Anywhere.
Like at a regular liquor store? No, I don't.
Wait, you could get top shelf shit in the store. You just gonna pay the price.
I didn't know. But who has no common store would have whiskey? I would doubt. Like you would think like some type of proper.
They're not allowed to sell whiskey, alcohol in regular delis.
Yes. No, I don't mean that. I mean like a actual liquor store.
Yeah, they literally have.
But you would think like you want to get like one of the Japanese ones. They're not gonna have that shit at a corner liquor store or something.
Not a corner liquor store, but like if you go to like a warehouse or something, most likely. The one in the village. It's a big liquor store in the village. Most likely they'll have it.
I believe I know what you're talking about.
They have everything.
Okay. Yeah. So why don't you go there and take the glasses with you?
Maybe for NXT Takeover if you come.
Which one?
Takeover New York.
Isn't it sold out already?
No, I tell you Friday. I'm gonna do the event in my house.
What do you mean?
You mean because
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm forgetting. Yes. Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah. So hopefully it goes good. I hope the game comes out. It's supposed to has a June 16 release.
Well, so, yeah. Well, who knows now? Unfortunately.
So far, no updates on like the websites. Like the GameStop, they still have it for pre-order. Best Buy still has it for pre-order. So it has not affected in that sense for American game so far. So I guess that's a good thing.
Okay. All right.
So you'll see.
Awesome.
Bart Simpson is becoming a pro gamer in the next Simpsons episode this Sunday.
Oh, big.
So, you know you're big when you're on The Simpsons.
Mm-hmm. Look, man, you see his headset? He's got the official. It looks like Razer. I'm just saying. All that black and neon green.
Or they probably making fun of it and they have like a different name for it. They always do that. They always do that. They did that with Maple.
All right.
They had Maple, 7 apple, and it was like a 2-bitten apple. It had 2 bites in the apple.
You see, I don't know how I feel about this because remember, I know it wasn't esports. South Park delved into this a long time ago, and it was hilarious. I don't think Bart Simpson is gonna be spray diarrheaing Marge Simpson.
No,
so I wonder what the angle is gonna be.
But I think Simpsons gonna do it. They're gonna do it with class, and they're gonna do it the way Simpsons do it all the time. And the episode will air tonight on Fox.
Oh, really? Okay.
At 8:00. Honestly, I'll tell you one thing. The current season of Simpsons has been fucking amazing. It's been really funny, really fun, and everything. So check it out. You might like it.
He has a mustache, but he's still supposed to be 10. I like that.
Yep. It's been 10 for almost 30 years.
Almost 30, yeah.
No, actually 30 years.
Did they have the anniversary yet?
Yeah, Simpsons was 87?
No, I mean just like did they have a celebration or anything?
Not yet. I think they're gonna do it at the 30th season when it starts 30. I think this is the ending of the 29th season.
Damn.
30's next. 30's the beginning like fall this year. Then it got renewed to 33. For it's gonna be 33 seasons.
Damn, they get. So wait, this is 29, right? You said the end of 29, so they get 3 more. Damn.
Yep.
All right.
Simpsons,
See, I haven't seen this for a long time.
You know what? They had their bad times between season 12 and season 20, But after season 20, it's been quite good. Like they really got better on their writing, they got better with the stories, and they just got funny again.
Okay, good.
It's been fun. I actually been little by little bit going through them all through all of them. Like me and my lady Jackie, we started watching it probably since we moved to where we're at now. We started watching it, and little by little, we didn't watch it like every day, but we watched like 3 or 4 episodes here and there. I'm up to I'm actually at season 28 and just scoring it little by little, like catching up with all of it, and I've been really enjoying it. It's a really good series. If you have FX now, they do have all the Simpsons on there, and you can actually do it yourself. You don't need to buy all the DVDs or anything like that. You could just use the app, and it has every single Simpsons episode on there.
Were there ever Simpsons Blu-rays, man?
Blu-ray, no.
Really? Interesting.
They're all DVDs, but I think they just started bringing them on Blu-ray after season 20. The 20th anniversary one, I think, was on Blu-ray, and then everything after that became Blu-ray. But from season 1 through 19, they're all DVDs.
Interesting.
Yep.
Second thing. Hey, when the merger happens, because it's supposed to end the 20th, I think they said the date for the Fox Disney buyout or whatever happened.
Yeah.
And then I saw some funny headlines like the people preferred cash over stock, which I was like, damn, that's fucked up.
Yep.
Let me get this money and go. Simpsons aren't a part of that, are they?
Simpsons will be owned by Disney, but they are letting the Fox team still handle it.
Okay, that's interesting.
So it's just run by Disney. So if they're gonna have their Disney app, the Simpsons are gonna be on there.
Wow. Damn, man.
And you heard the news about the app?
No.
It's gonna have everything from the vault. It's gonna have every single Disney cartoon ever on that app. Oh,
so can I get like the old racist cartoons too?
Probably. No, probably not. Those are got scrapped inside the vault.
Can I have Donald Duck as a Nazi? What about that one?
Probably have that. I don't know. But it would be interesting what they put. But so far, everything that's in the vault is going to be in on the Disney Plus app. And there's a big story with Hulu, because Hulu is 50% owned by Fox. So, and they get that.
But they get to have all the stuff.
Disney gets that percentage.
Oh.
So they have a stake in Hulu now. So what I think they might be doing with Hulu is that they might integrate the Disney Plus as an add-on to Hulu. So you don't have to buy the app itself. You may be able to add it to yours and it'll be a discounted price. So I think that'll be good. It'll push me to get it if it's a discounted price instead of buying a whole fucking new digital service. Because I already have a bunch already. I have Netflix, I have Hulu, I have WWE Network, I have New Japan World, I have YouTube TV, and I have Prime. So let's see what happens. But it'll be an interesting take on what they do. Disney Plus is supposed to debut in the fall. What my recollection of the last thing I was reading about it was. So yeah, there you go. I also hope that they really do something with the X-Men shit, because I saw the last trailer and it was quite bad. I think Louis Beans got beat up by Scott Steiner. He's rolling in there for now. Anyway, moving on.
No. Oh, sorry. I was just saying. Like, I agree. I'm not a fan of the latest X-Men either. Yeah. But I told you, I'm like, First Class. I just was like, nah, I'm good.
I saw the trailer watching Captain Marvel, and it just looked bad. It just looked really bad. Speaking of like I saw Captain Marvel. I really enjoyed it. I personally really enjoyed it. I liked the take on her character. I felt like she was a dominant role. Not like, honestly, I was saying I liked it more than Wonder Woman.
Okay.
I liked the fact that she was a dominant character, and she didn't need anyone to really be on her side, but she still had them anyway, but she didn't need it. in that sense. It was a good character. It was a good story. I like the fact that how they had the twist with the scrolls, because when you watch the trailers, you think the scrolls are the enemy, and really they're not. They're the ones that are trying to help in a way, and then and she teams up with the scrolls to help take down the actual villain and shit.
Okay.
The accusers are the real enemies, and they're the ones that are trying to take over the weapons and destroy the scrolls. But the scrolls are trying to hide, and they're trying to hide and be safe and shit.
Are the accusers? Is that what Ronin is? One of those?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So you see them and stuff like that, and it was actually
Do they
really
all
good.
have big hammers?
Yeah. It's
shit.
it's like a race of accusers. Like they're like the head console of the Creed and shit. So it's the Creed that's trying to kill everybody and not the Skrulls. So the Creed were bad, but honestly, they trained Captain Marvel as a weapon because she didn't have no memory of what she used to be before. So basically, they took advantage of that and tried to point her to the right direction of their weapon, kind of thing.
So,
But she started remembering her life and things like that, and remember her years in Earth, and that she was half Earthling, and it was given the powers and all that stuff.
so the most important question is, did you see Rogue?
No, Rogue is not in the movie. I really liked the movie. I almost teared in the beginning of the movie when they had the Marvel. You know how they always put the Marvel and they have all the characters?
Yeah.
It was all Stan Lee's appearances.
Oh, really? Wow. How about that?
Yeah. And that shit hit my shit. I hit my heart.
I mean, listen, they know how to do things really good.
Yeah.
I see, like, and that didn't leak, did it?
No.
Yeah. How about that? Okay.
Yeah, so that was the first thing you see, and it says Marvel, and you see all the Stan Lee cameos and stuff like that, and then it just goes straight up, just thank you, Stan Lee. With it, you know,
So
that's
this is the official first movie post his death, right?
I will say Spider-Verse.
But like, I mean, made like, wasn't that already done?
Yeah, well,
He's in that,
he has
right?
he has 3 more cameos. He has that. He had Captain Marvel. He has Endgame, and then he has Spider-Man Far From Home, and that's the last cameo.
Okay, gotcha.
So yeah, but I like the fact they did that. It was a nice tribute to him. He was actually in the movie as well, because again, the movie is set in the early '90s. So when Captain Marvel was in a bus and shit, you see Stan Lee in the bus with the Mallrat script.
Really? Jesus.
Yeah, so I thought that was really dope. The fact that they showed the blockbuster and they made fun of a lot of things of the past and shit, and like the beepers and shit like that was really cool. Samuel Jackson, you kind of see the beginning of his character, which was kind of cool. How he lost his eye is kind of stupid, but I found it funny. But most people didn't like it, but I enjoyed the hell out of it. There was an alien cat. That was an alien. He was like a protector and shit. And he just scratched the shit out of his eye once, and that's pretty much how he lost his eye. He thought it was nothing, and then little by little he realized that he didn't have an eye.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But you see Agent Coulson back. You see a lot of those the SHIELD agents and things like that. So that was actually really cool. I liked how they presented her powers. Like I liked how they moved her and shit like that. Honestly, they did things that the Superman movie should have done. With her just going straight through like spaceships and shit like that, and how to destroy them and stuff like that. So I thought that was cool. I thought she looked really great. I liked the costume. It was more current Captain Marvel than past Captain Marvel. So
I like the mohawk. I'm just saying.
Yeah, she gets the mohawk when she has a Kree helmet on.
No, not that one.
Oh.
You know, the more recent one, her regular hair. She has like a faux hawk where it's like tied up, but not like a mohawk for real. That I kind of like that.
She gets a mohawk in the helmet though. Like she has a kind of a mohawk.
Is it like a different color and stuff? Like, does she wear that armor?
So she has the green and one in the beginning because it's a Creed uniform.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the daughter of her best friend help her paints the costume to red, blue, and gold and stuff like that. Yeah.
Really? With what kind of paint?
No, it's part of her suit. Like she has like her wrist thing that she was able to edit the colors for camouflage purposes and shit. So yeah. She had technology on her, like she was
That's
able to
pretty
do a
good.
lot of things.
So she had custom character colors.
Yeah.
That's
She
great.
had a custom palettes and shit.
Shit.
They had a little teaser with another Captain Marvel, the Captain Marvel #2, which was the black female that was Captain Marvel for a little while in the early '80s and late '80s.
Wow.
Yeah, so they had a kind of little teaser with that, because the little girl's her best friend's daughter, I think, is the one that becomes her. But
Yeah.
I could see Marvel, the cinematic user, using her in a different way.
Did they tease Miss Marvel? The
No,
Indian?
they didn't. They did
No?
not tease her yet.
Okay.
But I could see her being teased because she was very like good with her hands. She was a kind of an inventor more than. I don't see her being like the next Captain Marvel, but I could see her being Ironheart eventually.
Who's that?
Ironheart is the female Iron Man.
Okay.
And
And that's
she's
like,
yeah.
is that from when the other
It's her-
character took over for Iron Man, or that's a different person entirely?
It's a different person entirely.
Okay. That's cool.
So
So what,
it'll
do
be
they have?
interesting.
They also have like Stark Tech, or they have their own thing?
Yeah, the only thing it was Creed technology.
Oh, okay, so basically, she is the Kree's
Weapon.
but like an equivalent of an Iron Man.
I would
trying to
say
feel like
she's
entirely-
the Creed version of a super soldier. So she's the Creed version of like I say like a Thor in a way. Like she's equivalent to Thor. Like the power, the way they show her power and everything is very equivalent to Thor.
Okay, all right.
So it's gonna be interesting. I think we're gonna see Endgame's gonna be amazing. So I can't wait to that movie comes out. Well, definitely see Miss Captain Marvel. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I will definitely see it a second time because I actually really enjoyed the movie. What it was,
Good stuff.
and I had my doubts, so it proved me wrong.
Yeah. Well, I'm just glad it was good.
Yeah.
Because nobody wants to have another bad movie out there. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, that's the thing. I don't know why people get so upset. Like, I mean, we don't have to delve too deep into any controversy, but it's just like, I don't understand why that's the norm today, to have people review bomb a movie. Why is that? I don't understand.
People
It's
are
not
just, I don't know. People
It
just
doesn't
fucking
do anything
hate
for
it.
anybody. Like, it makes no sense. Like the people involved in the movie didn't do anything. They don't come out and say negative things about fans. So what? You know what I mean? Like, what?
They should.
Yeah, well, I just wonder where all that stupidity comes from, because it's just like, what does that even do? Like, okay, I get it when it first happened, and it was like, okay, you guys made a statement then, and so we thought you were dumb, but like, you know, it happened already. Move on to something else.
Yeah.
And then they just do the same dumb shit again. I'm like, that's not. Move on. Like, let's either up the ante or go home. That's what I'm saying. Like, get out of here. Make it funny.
Yeah.
Stop being so mean.
Everyone's negative.
Yeah.
That's like it's a constant thing. It comes with wrestling fans. It comes with fans in general
I
throughout the
understand
thing.
why fans can't get together and make something like hilarious for a movie or for an event. Like, they come out and make negative stuff, but they can't come out and make something nice. I don't know. Whatever.
No, people like being negative.
And as I say
Whatever.
that, before we wrap this up, I want to talk about some Anthem news. Jenkins, this one's for you. You need to come on this podcast and explain exactly what's going on in this game. This past week there was another glitch found that it's not really bad.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be quickly passed out because it's fun. So the headline on Kotaku, I don't know, this is on Forbes, so this is worse because, again, once mainstream media picks up on it, it's really bad.
Yeah.
This is from the 13th, so that's this week, this past week rather. And so Anthem's newest bugs allow for infinite health and broken builds, and it's just like, I think that's the kind of stuff this game needs, though.
Yeah.
Is for you to be able to just have the dumbest amount of fun as possible.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I didn't want to sneeze into that. But like, dude, it's one after the other. So the infinite health bug is ultimates in Anthem recharge your shield and health, an effect that is naturally balanced by the fact that you don't use your ultimate all that much. So basically, there's this bar you have that sits off to the side for your super, and you barely touch it because the game is not that hard. Scott Steiner does not want this information out.
Coming to get you.
Oh yeah, he's coming to shut me up.
He's a big Phantom fan.
Could you imagine that Scott Steiner on Twitch playing Anthem? He would, and his name would be Big Bad Booty Daddy on whichever platform.
Big Bad Duty. Bad Booty Daddy on Twitch.
No, yeah, and he probably plays on a huge PC that he spent way too much money on.
And just cursing out the game.
Just cursing, why? Anyway,
I think he just made a career for Scott Steiner.
He should be on The Simpsons as a streamer. Just,
Scott Steiner, if you do make any money through streaming, you own us 10%.
Yes, please, at least, because that would be hilarious.
That's our idea.
I don't know if he would understand why it's funny. I'm sure he would. He's a wrestler, you know what I mean? Yeah. But he is Scott Steiner.
He'll be playing these games and talking shit about people playing games.
Yeah, exactly. You know how he's gonna beat you up and take your girl. He's like, "You're gonna take my mom?" Like, what? Come on, stop.
I'm the Big Bad Booty Daddy.
Like,
Big Booty Daddy.
Relax.
Big Booty Daddy. NWO.
Take it easy. He still got his freaks with him though.
He still has the chainmail.
Oh my god, you can't be that Scott Steiner without the chainmail. No shirt, short tattoo. 100% Scott Steiner.
Yeah.
Shin Scott Steiner, if you will, at his ultimate. But like I was saying about that, excuse me, I almost said Destiny. I feel ashamed of myself about Anthem. About Anthem, it's just that so you have this basically a super meter, right? And when you use the super, you get your shields back. But you can actually cancel it when you do it. Receive the positive benefits by changing weapons during it. And so you get your health and your shields back, and you never lose it. And you can just keep doing that by cutting up, over and over again.
Yeah. So
it essentially equals you having infinite health. I guess maybe there's like little things you can tweak on with some of the stuff you can equip and whatnot to make it more consistent, I guess maybe or even easier to do.
Yeah.
But apparently whatever they have in place right now, it ain't working. So I recommend anybody who wants to play Anthem play it now, because you won't die. You just won't die.
Get them stats up now.
Get all the candy. Just get all the weapons before they patch them out of the game. So, all right. Well, I mean, we can talk about Devil May Cry, and then
yes, I'm almost done with it. I'm at chapter or mission 17. Oh, I just got to mission 18.
Mission 18.
And you got the big reveal.
Is that Bigfoot Virgil?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know you gotta fight Virgil outside the house or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, when you think about it, it's kind of funny how it's really just two brothers fighting each other.
Yeah.
But it's actually one giant demon brother fighting like another one that looks like a regular person.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
And Dante was the one that saved, and Virgil was not the one that was saved.
And that, well, do you want to talk about any spoilers? I mean,
so yeah, I don't fucking care. The spoilers.
But yeah, that V is actually Virgil, not another person.
That was, you know what? I found that more entertaining than the actual outing of Nero being Virgil's son.
Yeah, because they told you that in 4. You knew who he was.
I knew it from 4 just by looking at him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I didn't even need the information. I was like, yeah, that's probably it's gonna be a kid of Dante or Virgil, and most likely it's Virgil because he has the blue coat. Now,
the thing they never explain, even in this game, they don't explain where he came from, who his mother is, what Virgil did. They don't even explain that he ever had a physical relationship with a woman or because that town it had that crazy scientist who's actually, they allude to that being Nico's father.
Yeah.
If you remember in 4, remember the guy that had the stutter?
Yeah.
Big chin?
Yeah.
That's supposed to be her father.
Okay.
and he was supposed to be an absentee father. But what he was doing was experimenting on demons, and I guess he became a demon himself too.
So Nero's a test tube baby.
So that's the thing; they never tell you 100% what he is. So I think more accurately he is, because they do tell you that the angels, the actual enemies in 4, they're made from the sword that they had in captivity, which the sword is in Nero's arm.
Yeah.
And in 4, Nero gets the sword Yamato, which belongs to his father. Well, find out it's his father, but Virgil. And you kind of put 2 and 2 together because they said in the game that it was only compatible with certain people.
Yeah.
So then you only have 1 or 2 people to go from. So like you said, it can only be Nero, it can only be Dante or Virgil.
Yeah.
I was hoping, oh no, it's a lost third son, but whatever.
Yeah.
How would he? Because I think Sparta's supposed to be dead.
Yep.
But they don't ever show who killed him. They don't actually show him. No, you don't kill him. They say, I think they say he lost to Mundus, who was like the boss of the first game.
Okay.
But I don't think they ever show it. So what happened to his father?
Devil May Cry 6.
Maybe. I mean, they allude to it, definitely. Like the ending definitely shows you, it's gonna be another game because these 2 guys are not done with their bullshit.
Yep.
I like the story basically boils down to this is just one really long, drawn out plot just to fight brother.
Yeah.
It really is. And it's stupid, and I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, like the story is not like the high point of the game, but it's silly enough to enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
But the gameplay is, I think, is my highlight. I actually love Dante.
Oh, did you figure out like how to? Was he too complicated?
No, I figured like I honestly the main thing I really use is the Borwog system because that shit brings combos easy and you can mix that with the kicks and it's sick. But I agree with you with the whole holding button thing. That shit gets annoying after a while.
Yeah, it's not. It's unnecessarily difficult.
Yeah,
they need to find a different way to do stuff like that.
Yeah,
I think all games in that genre need to find a different way to do holding buttons.
Yeah.
So like either shortening how long you hold it, and that would just make it easier on the player. Like I don't see why that's a bad thing. Yeah. Or like I said, having another button to hold at the same time that would make it easier.
Yeah.
Like this or a 2-button press, like anything.
Yeah, that's true.
So
I agree.
I'm glad you're digging it. Like the game's almost over, so it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm almost done. I think it's up to 20 chapters.
Yeah, 20 chapters.
So I'm almost done with the game. I'm playing on human right now just to get the whole gist of the game and get red orbs and all that shit, build the characters up, and then I'll redo the chapters in Double Hunter, and then I'll go higher and higher. See,
like I will say the one thing I can honestly say about this one is that it's more fun to go through the game over and over again than it is in the other one. Like some of the older ones, you kind of only really want to play certain stages because you don't want to fight this boss at the end, or you don't want to fight this gauntlet at the end. Because as fun as it was to play as Dante and Virgil in the old games, like the stage, like the level design is nowhere near as good as this game.
Yeah.
Like the level design in this game, like that's the one thing they really took from DMC.
Yeah.
And I think that works a lot for it, is that the way they hide stuff in the environment in plain sight. And it's like, oh, I didn't even notice you could do that. You could jump there, or you could, if I jumped and then did the, what do you call it, the trickster dash in midair, and then jumped again and then turned the double trigger because you get like a hover. Like if they put things like in areas for a reason and then they give you the tools to use them, but they don't tell you how to do it. I like that. It's like, okay, this is possible. Now how the hell do you do it? That's basically what it is. So I like that. So that's part of the fun, going back to get all the blue orbs to get your health up and to get all the moves, because that's the real fun of the game, is the moves. It's not just the story, it's you doing all the crazy stuff. It's like did you try out Swordmaster?
Yeah.
You have to try the bike with Swordmaster.
Yeah, I like it. The bike looks interesting with Swordmaster.
Like you
I
get moves that let you ride it, and it's kind of busted because once you understand like that the wheels, they basically clash with most enemies.
Yeah,
So when you do the wheelie, like almost no enemy can stop you from doing that.
yeah.
And it's just like that just makes it more fun because
Um,
I like when any game gives you some type of either a movement option or a physical ability that puts you on par with the enemies.
yeah,
Like 'cause, it's always stacked in their favor. There's always like 50 of them and one of you.
yeah. That's true.
So I like when they give you something that makes it like, oh, when I hit him with that always hurts.
Yeah, and I'm digging the Nunchuck one.
Oh, yeah, that's my favorite
that.
weapon. That's my
Yeah,
favorite weapon.
I just unlocked that. I beat the doggy.
Yeah, that thing is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it was.
It really was. I think that's to me that's the hardest boss in the game besides the giant Virgil.
Yeah, the giant Virgil. Once you get his pattern, he was actually not that hard.
Yeah, not that bad. Yeah.
It was him. It was like he was unpredictable with his big ass move
Yeah, you're right.
because he kept changing elements, and then he just had that big blast, and there was no way you could get out of it.
Yeah, see, that's when I tried it again, and if you use Trickster, that makes it easy to get away from. But it's like that's hard.
And I used the royal guard, and that helped too. Blocking.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you was able to block it.
Ooh, didn't know that.
Yeah.
know that.
I used the royal guard a lot because there's a lot of counterattacks with it.
Wait, let me ask you: have you tried the Sin Devil Trigger?
Yeah.
Do you like it, or is it too much for you, like to charge it down and then because you have to stock the Devil Trigger first?
Yeah, I wish it was not
And
like
remember-
that.
Yeah,
I wish it was more like if you have a full max of the Devil Trigger, then it will come out and you just hold the button instead of just pressing the button.
yeah.
But it works good. It helps a lot when you actually it could do it, but you have to make sure you fully charge it first. So usually, if I know for a fact, because you usually see the time thing, the things that you can buy shit, the customizable thing.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, you see that before a boss fight.
Yes.
It's usually right before it. So usually when I see that, and if I have a full thing, I start charging it up. So by the time I get to the fight, it's full, and I go.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I liked V. I enjoyed playing as V. I felt his combos were really easy to do too, which I actually dug.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get the hang of it. I think my only gripe was Nero. Like I don't like Nero's gameplay that much. Like I played as him. I went fit stuff like that. I got used to it, but I feel that they could have did better with his gameplay.
That's when you beat the game, he kind of becomes a different character.
Yeah.
And then, so I think you might want to reserve it until you beat the game.
Okay. So right now, I'm not crazy about it.
Yeah. So he gets something that's permanent.
Okay.
That it adds to it's like another style onto his permanent moveset.
Okay.
And then he unlocks these moves that you can use, like these skill moves that you can use.
Okay.
So, maybe design-wise, you might not like him because he's not gonna look that different. He'll still look the same.
Yeah.
But he's gonna have he's gonna have moves. This is he'll have moves from DMC4. Let's just put it that way. A lot of them. Yeah.
Because I rarely use the arms that much.
Yeah, and see, that's what I'm saying. And when you get to the part where you get another use for a different button, you probably won't use the arms, but you will use the thing that you get.
Yeah.
Because it's permanent. It's not a thing that uses Devil Trigger, or it's not like it breaks. And that's the thing that you'll probably really like about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's interesting. Is that Nero's probably my favorite character because of that. When you beat the game and you unlock the rest of Nero, yeah, that's just I see it. I see where some of the evolution of his moveset went. Because there's a lot of stuff where you have to tap the button with certain frequency.
Yeah.
If you do that and rev the sword, God bless you. I don't know how your fingers can do it, how you can map it in your head to do it, but it becomes a thing of I don't even know how this is humanly possible to do, but you can do extreme amounts of damage with no Devil Trigger needed whatsoever, and it's just wow, that's really cool that they did that. So yeah, that is pretty cool. It's pretty. That's all I gotta say. Wait till you finish and you get that Nero. Wait, yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right, so I'll wait into that, and then I'm almost done. I have like 3 more chapters, so
Yeah.
I'll probably do that like right after we finish this cast.
Okay. Cool beans, man. Cool beans.
Yep.
All
All
right.
right,
That's
that's
it.
all I got. Yeah, that's all I got.
And
Um,
I guess we
yeah.
can wrap this up. Nothing else.
Yep.
Going on.
I'll probably
Oh,
have more for next
about
year.
the Zoo Ranger marathon. I mean the Super Sentai marathon.
Where?
What's the Shout Factory's doing a streaming
Oh,
the 23rd. They're gonna stream every series of Super Sentai they have access to. I heard
all right, so they have all the way to time.
they have a lot.
Yeah, so they have Jetman, Zoo Ranger, Dire Ranger. Then it goes to the ninjas, the first one, the Rangers Rakatalk. Then it goes to Turbo. No, Zeo, then Turbo, then Space, then Lost Galaxy, then Time Force. So they have 8.
Okay, it's called Shout Factory Live Events.
Okay.
And so they're gonna do it on Twitch as well.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
So they have it. The Shout Factory has a Twitch.
Yes, they do.
I'll definitely follow them.
It is Shout Factory TV. So yeah, make sure you follow them on
Yes.
Twitch.
I love them. This is how we get our cast done.
So here it is. It's called. I'll send you the image. Super Sentai Madness. This March, Shout Factory TV presents Super Sentai Madness for 3 weekends starting March 23rd. Shout Factory TV will live stream an epic tournament of Super Sentai villains and their corresponding Sentai episodes on Shout Factory TV and Shout Factory TV's Twitch channel. So, yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a bracket, and I guess it's gonna have like user input and stuff.
Oh, cool. I'll definitely check that out. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. Yeah, I just finished my 25 episodes of Jetman. I got to start watching season 2 of Mighty Morphin for the next cast coming up then in a month. And then I got to finish the other half of Jetman and start Dire Ranger.
Okay,
There's
All
so
right.
much shit to
should
watch.
be in the chat.
Yeah, Jetman is awesome. It's very adult. It's very different from what Zoo Ranger was and what Mighty Morphin Power Rangers became. Jetman was more of a TV drama than it was like a children's show.
Okay.
I don't think it was made for children. Like it had more adult themes. It was more of like a TV drama kind of thing. And I felt like that's what I felt with it. Like you have the fucking the smoking monster and all that shit.
Yes.
But it's a decent series. It reminds me of G-Force in a way, like Battle of Earth. And they're like military and they work with that and all that stuff. It's a fun series so far, so I'm enjoying it. I'm looking forward to Dire Rangers. I did watch like the first 10 and I really fell in love with it. Like the fight styles and all that stuff. I think it's going to be really fun to watch, and that's supposed to be season 2 of Mighty Morphin.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm gonna.
And then season 2 of Mighty Morphin, I'm having a lot of fun with.
All right, nice. I know, I understand.
I look at it now. Rita.
Yeah, and you can vote now when you go to their.
You see,
to their website.
sadly, Rita, I understand Rita more and more after watching Super Sentai. The Zoo Ranger is the fact that you understand her why she wanted to kill all the kids.
Gotcha.
Because her kid got killed, and why she wanted the Zoo Rangers dead because she hated dinosaurs because they killed her kid.
Right now they're streaming Turbo.
Turbo.
Yeah,
probably
the
Super
cars.
Sentai.
Yeah, the cars. Yeah, it is Super Sentai. Oh yes, that means it's probably good, right?
Yeah, it's probably good.
Because I remember the big-headed guy, that big ugly guy with the.
No,
It was kind of like Napoleon's uniform on.
yeah. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. The one that was always next to Diva Talks, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
All right. We can wrap this one up.
Yep.
Thank you for listening. You know what? Yes. Okay. So yeah, make sure you check that thing out on Shout Factory TV and on their Twitch and stuff. Follow them. I want to tweet that out. Make sure I get that out there.
Yes.
I want to be a part of that. I'm gonna actually try to watch that live. Sorry.
Yeah.
And make sure you follow us on all of our social media and on our YouTube. RedCycloneInc on everything. YouTube, we got SoundCloud, we have Twitch, we got Tumblr, we have Instagram. I haven't done anything on Twitch in a while. I just realized I said that. What else we have? Twitter, we have WordPress. And you can catch Mark with the mic on those same things. Where you at, Mark?
Yes, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch TV. I'll be doing the McCry again on there. You can
You need to get the chickens on there with that damn
the Halo.
Halo, yeah.
YouTube, Mark with the mic, and Tumblr.
Nice. And thank you for listening. And as always, don't forget to follow the Chinkies.
Yeah, sandwiches.
But also, don't forget the sandwiches.
And the ladder.
And free Judgement. Free Judgement.
Free Judgement. Let it come out in America, then you can do whatever you want. Let me get my copy
Free
first.
Judgement. Yeah, free Judgement. That's what I said. That's the whole thing. Free Judgement.
Yeah, damn right. Peace out. Later.